Hello and welcome to another Friday with V. Wow, have I got so much to share with you guys. I have so much to catch you up on. I hardly even know where to start. We've just had some of the busiest few days. There is so much going on. We've been finishing up and wrapping on some very big projects that we've been planning for months, and it has been such an exciting time here at the House of Valentina. If you're just tuning in, our Friday with V's are a special day where we hang out with our subscribers and hopefully some of you who are new, and we just share from what's going on in our business. We run a real estate and design business in the Atlanta area, and also we love to be able to share from our own home. So today I'm gonna load you up on what I hope will be a ton of inspiration. We've been outdoors in the last few days. We've been fixing up the garden. We've been making amazing recipes from the garden. And I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. I'm gonna show you all that. And then I'm gonna take you and I've got this area at the top of my stairs that's been kind of bugging me. And I've gotten in some incredible artwork and I wanna just dress the area up. And so I hope maybe so I was thinking maybe we'd do a little decorate with me, we'll hang out together, and yeah, we're just gonna have some fun. So yes, I'm just finishing my morning coffee and I was actually trying to take a few minutes to revive myself because we've just been going so hard at it, and I just woke up so worn out this morning, to be perfectly honest. But the incredible thing is that in 2 weeks we are going to be in Copenhagen, and for me the idea of travel has just now being able to travel has just spurred this love and passion for more travel. So I've been sitting with my books inside Tangier. I am just absolutely dying to get back to Morocco. We haven't decided yet if we're gonna do Morocco this summer or if we're gonna go to Mexico. We've been kind of debating both of them. A lot of it's been around what we have because we have so many projects going on. It's kind of hard for us to get away right now. But if we don't go now, our kids are back in school and we have so many limitations with their schedule. So that's why we're just leaving and doing Copenhagen now. And I think we're just gonna have to do the same thing in July and just go. So yeah, so anyways, I've been daydreaming. If you don't own this book, I know that the color is maybe not one that we're so used to seeing on House of Valentina because it's so bright, but inside, if you are craving travel and exoticism the way that we are, I could not recommend a book more to you. This one, Inside Tangier, it really is houses and gardens, and it really truly looks like Morocco, and it's got me craving mint tea, and it's amazing. I've also got Zanzibar, and I bought this, I think it was last year, I'm pretty sure it was, in the middle of the pandemic and everything going on. I wanted a book that would remind me. That's what these books are. They were reminders that we would travel again, that we'd be able to go to all those exotic locations. You guys know, we've lived overseas for 12 years. We've traveled the world, and we love to be able to visit new homes, new places, get inspiration for our home design, and of course for our lives. I feel like it's never just about home decor, but seeing how people live. We just learn so much about just like taking time to have a coffee. That was something that I learned while we were living in Spain for the first time, and living in cultures where you stop to have coffee it's different, it changes you. And so yeah, that's why I love these books. They inspire me and they get me excited about being able to come visit you guys in all the different places that you live and exploring the styles that you have access to. And I love it. I did want to show you before we jump into all gardening and everything. I've gotten a couple books in. I've gotten Resident Dog. Oh my goodness. I saw this, I can't even remember to give credit. I don't remember where I saw it. It was on some designers, maybe You guys tell me if you do the same thing. When I look at somebody's picture of their coffee table, I always like want to like look and see what books they have sitting on their coffee table. I hope that's not creepy. You guys probably do it to mine too, so then I won't worry, right? But I was looking on somebody, I think maybe on Instagram or something, and I saw the Resident Dog book, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is that and why do I not know about it? So I don't know if this is a limited edition book, but it is gorgeous. And it shows the residences with their dogs being featured in them. And if that is not just the cutest thing ever. You know, it's funny, those of you that have dogs and have always had dogs, you're gonna probably think this is a little strange, but I was always terrified of dogs. I was so scared of Louis that when I'd give him a treat, I'd throw it. Because I was afraid he would bite me. Which Haley teases me for, because she's like, his teeth were literally this big. And I'm like, I know, but I was scared he'd bite me. Well, the funny thing is now he can catch the treats midair. But this dog has changed everything for us, and he is so sweet and so precious, and we love him so much. And getting to see this book featuring other people's homes with their dogs in them is gorgeous. And the homes are beautiful, whether you are a dog lover or not. That book is absolutely incredible. And then I had actually forgotten that I had this book, and while we were writing about the Serena and Lily blanket, which you're about to see in just a second, I grabbed this book and we were looking at some of these, and I had forgotten about how much I love. This is Travel Home, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I read the book, I read the pages. It's full of stories about travel and collecting and how to collect when you are traveling, which I think is something that we just need to chat more about. How do we choose what to buy when we're traveling? Because I think that a lot of us, and you guys let me know down in the comments, I would love to know. I think a lot of us are ready just to go anywhere. We just want to go, we just want to see something new, we want to experience something fresh. And let me know down in the comments if you're feeling that way too. I think that there's gonna be a lot of people who never wanna leave home again, and then there's gonna be people who just want to go and just wanna go. And I think we'll always still wanna have that home. That home is gonna always be important, but just getting out a lot more and living up that life that I felt like so many of us put on hold is just gonna be the theme of these next few months for sure. So I'm going to put these books away. I'm going to sip the last bit of my coffee, and afterwards I will meet you upstairs. I'm gonna take you up to that landing, and we're going to redecorate and restyle that console together, and I'm gonna share all this beautiful artwork that Desenio has sent us. I think you're gonna absolutely love it. While I do this, you guys go check out what we were doing the last few days out in the garden, and we're gonna take you shopping for the garden and cook you a great meal, and then I'll meet you back here. All right, let's do this. We're actually gonna we need to go to the plant nursery and get something to eat for dinner. It says it's supposed to rain, so...
But it's blue sky out.
I know. I'd really rather grill. Maybe we'll just have we'll grill in if it grill in.
We've got the installed pan.
That's true.
We could grill in.
We could grill some zucchini and some veggies and make a garden salad.
Just do something really light and summery.
Yeah. A few weeks ago we were actually gonna fill the pots, and then we went to Florida, and when we got back, there was a cold front. So we just went ahead and held off. So we still haven't filled our planters for that reason. So I've got these to fill. I've got one down here that's...
Yeah, this little guy.
I really want to have mint maybe in here, and some thyme and some really good herbs.
Oh, that would be awesome.
We may have to move. We're probably going to have to move this forward.
Move something, yeah.
This is going to have to come forward so that gets enough sun. It's going to be
maybe
a good day.
Iced coffee this afternoon. I actually brewed some last night, so maybe it's time for an iced coffee.
Oh, I would love that. Yeah, love that. It smells so good. I'm like,
I know.
God, it's a cart. I love this place. It never gets old. It always makes me just feel so happy to be here.
Well, it's just nice because we came so many times during winter when we couldn't do anything.
No.
And now it's time.
Oh, they have really cute baskets and planters. They have a new modern fountain.
Ooh, I like that.
That is really pretty. I like that.
That's really cool.
Yeah. We're not here for a fountain today, though. We gotta find some plants.
What are we looking for?
Their gardenia are in bloom. Ours aren't in bloom
not
yet.
Even close.
Oh, and some of the roses.
Our roses are blooming.
We need to find something for those planters.
Yes, we need some herbs and we need something big for this.
Well, not too big because it looks like they're big, but they actually aren't.
Oh, okay.
They're not very deep. Are those the boxwoods? Let's look down here.
Okay.
This is very pretty, but
Yeah.
that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for something more
Those are
round,
amazing.
like this.
Yeah, those
That's
are great.
I don't know what it's called. Oh, scallywag holly. Scallywag holly. I think that maybe that's a little bit
It's
spiky.
a little spiky.
Let's look back here. This is what we have as well. These are Japan holly. I feel like
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
compact. This is I always do the Japanese ones.
That's what it is.
It's always a Japanese variety
Yeah.
because the leaves are different, and I really love the color and the leaf shape.
Yeah, you're particular about the green.
I am. I didn't do it on purpose.
No, I know,
I
but
just
that's
pick
just-
what I like.
Yeah, but even the lady at the gardener the other day was like, you consistently pick the same green.
Yeah. I like a dark green with not a lot of yellow in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
That's pretty, but those are huge. We have some of these as well.
These
These
little
did,
ones, right?
yeah, we have these. But I was looking for a bigger leaf. We may end up doing boxwood stuff. These are just so small. I think that would be okay because they're just going to grow
They're
every
just gonna
summer, aren't
grow.
they?
The ones that we put in those.
Oh, it smells so good. Smells like Moroccan tea. Makes me so happy.
Oh.
Got chives and I've got fennel.
Oh, you fell in love with fennel, didn't
Yes, last year we didn't know what we had planted.
you? Yeah.
And it's really good. Ooh. Are we putting plastic on plastic?
We are putting plastic on plastic to protect plastic.
This is Pike Nurseries, guys. We absolutely love this place.
Yes.
Well, and there you go. We got it all in, but it is very full. And now the moment of truth. Is it going to close? I guess we're going to have to make our grocery trip very fast. Oh yeah, we did it! Woohoo! All right, let's go to the grocery store. I am at the top of my stairs, which is an area that I really just don't show that much on camera. Part of that is because it's kind of an awkward spot, but you guys ask me all the time how to style up your awkward spaces. And so I thought, why don't I show you while I actually put together my awkward space. This is probably the most awkward space that I have to style up in my entire house. Even just trying to get a picture of it is awkward because the railing is literally right here. Let me see if I can, hang on. So now I backed you out just a little bit because I want you to see just how awkward this space is. I've got a railing sitting right here, so I don't have a lot of depth here. And I've thought about putting big bookshelves up here, which is not really like the worst option, but I've got a couple things that I'm kind of fighting here. I've got a little bit of a low overhang, which I know you guys can just barely see that. I did just get a new light. I finally just ordered, I literally was like, what does Home Depot have? I'm tired of having the last final boob light left in my house. It's going. So I got on Home Depot. I was like, I don't even care if they have something black, I'm ordering it. So actually, I really like this light, and I've only been waiting 5 years to put something up, and I'm actually pretty pleased. Here, let me see if you guys can, make sure you guys can see this. There we go. Now you guys can see the light a little bit better, but yeah, that is really cute from Home Depot. So I've got the overhang, I've got this, I've got a vent, I've got the carbon monoxide thing up there, and there's like all these things that are going on. Then I have light switches, which I still need to have updated. That is on my list of things that is literally gonna be my next thing that I just attack throughout the house. I'm just gonna karate chop them off. I'm just kidding. I really am gonna go after it. I wanna get rid of all of these light switches that are original to the house. They just look terrible. These, half of them don't even work, to be honest with you. So that's the next thing I need to get done. But I also up here have the original AC. And the reason that I haven't switched it, first of all, to the Nest, which would match the one that I have downstairs, is that I have an old system. And the new Nest system, it works with the old systems, but we were having a lot of issues when we first tried to get it to switch over, and we were like, I was afraid to try it again on yet another system. So my thought was, I'm gonna replace this later when I replace the entire AC system, which I don't think it's gonna be much longer. They're pretty old, they're pretty dated. They're original to the house, which was built in 94, I think, or 94, 93 or 94. And yeah, so I have a couple things going against me, as we all do in our awkward spaces. So one of my advice to you is when you're working on an awkward space, look at what you have to work with and think through what would be the most beneficial thing to have here. My fear was if I put a big bookcase up here, which was what I originally thought I was going to do, the doorways into the boys' rooms are going to feel like they literally have a piece of furniture in their face. Like they will open their doors and there would be something right there in their faces. And I don't want them to feel like they can't get out of their rooms or actually be able to get out of their rooms. So I'm thinking through the pathways, I'm thinking through what's the ultimate thing that I would like to put up here. So we actually brought this piece up from downstairs. Originally, it was going to be for the sunroom, and I just loved this black RH piece. I got it at the outlet, just as I do so often, to try to save some money. I have painted this area out. Originally, this entire thing was beige, so I went really light. I painted the same color as the rest of the room. I thought it would be better to not try to add a feature here. I want to keep it really subtle, and I want to try to not bring attention to this slightly awkward space. The other way I could have gone about it was to give it an accent wall, but I didn't want to do that. I just wanted it to feel like it was really part of the entire room. So that's step number, we're on like step 3. I don't know, I've lost count. Think about your space, think about how much room you need, make sure you reserve your walkway, think about how it blends into the other spaces instead of making it actually stick out more with color, maybe have it blend in, and then now think through the obstacles that you're facing. So for me, I'm facing the fact that I've got this AC unit right here. And you can probably maybe see that I've got a screw already in the wall. So I've tried a few different configurations up here, and I find that it's probably best if I just cover the AC unit with a piece of art that's leaning so that it can still grab temperature, but I can't have something directly just hung on top of it. So I've gotten all this beautiful artwork from Desenio. Desenio is it is my go-to source. You guys have heard me talk about it so much, and I literally just finished out the doctor's home that you'll be seeing very soon. Hopefully, maybe if I can get it all finished, maybe on Sunday it will come out. I just finished his home, his kitchen. His will have Desenio artwork in it. My sister's, we just finished hers. She has Desenio artwork in hers. And so I love this company. I go back to them over and over and over because they have all of these amazing Scandinavian inspired, beautiful art pieces. They have an in-house design team. They're incredible. And what I love is that there's always something for everyone. And it's not just for them for one time, it's for every season. So I love, because you guys know, I love to change things up in my house. We were just saying the same thing in my sister's house, that we'll probably go up there for the fall and switch out her art pieces for the new season and set a different kind of stage. And you can do that because the artwork is so affordable and it's just incredible. So why don't you guys come in closer and I'll show you what I've got. So I'm gonna show you a couple of my favorites. They've got all kinds of beautiful abstract artwork like this, and they sell the frames. That was one of the things that my sister was like, whoa, I love these frames. Where'd you get them? I'm like, Desenio, oh my goodness. They have several different wood tones. They have all different kinds of art. You've got photography, pictures of Paris. We've got the art of lines here, and this one is a metal frame. Then I've got look at this one with the chessboard and the finger. I'm like, oh, I love it. And I wanted to show you how it comes packaged. So you can order them like this. They come packaged really nicely. They ship worldwide, which is incredible, even to the US, even though it is a Scandinavian brand. You can get matting for your pictures as well. Here's another one that I have that I just absolutely love. And I feel like I can mix in my own artwork, and I often do, into my collages that I create. I'll mix in a little bit of my own artwork, and maybe if you have something that's really sentimental to you or something that's really special, you can create a whole artwork from Desenio, or you can also mix in your own stuff, and it's just gorgeous. So yeah, I forgot to say thank you to Desenio for sponsoring today's video, but they're very kindly sponsoring today's video. But yes, so then I've got the chess again, and I've got this one where she's what's she blowing smoke? I'm like, oh, is that really appropriate? Probably not. That's probably why I like it. Just being honest. But I also have, if you like something that's softer, they've got all kinds of beautiful photography. They have still life. You could have, like, if you love Monet, if you like Impressionism, if you like it, they have it. I have to be honest with you. I've never in my life seen such a vast library of options, and they come in all different colors. I know that you're seeing what I've picked for my projects, which of course is always gonna be based on neutrals. I'm gonna have a lot of bold strokes and then some softness, something a little bit French, something a little Scandinavian. But I promise you, if you go check it out, you're going to realize that they actually have something for every single style. And actually, if you love color, I think that they have entire collections. You can actually shop by gallery wall, and it gives you examples. And so it's super easy to create a look. So clearly I'm a fan. I absolutely love it, and I'm very thankful that they've sent all this to me, and they are running a special so you can check it out. So let me give your discount code for you. So Desenio is running the Memorial Day sale campaign right now, and you can actually get an extra 10% off on top of the biggest sale that they're offering on their website. So this is a really big deal. It's a really big deal to be able to get even more of a discount, if I say that right. Use my code House of Valentina to get that 10% off. I'm amazed. It always ships really fast. I suggest you go on, check it out, and it's great for inspiration too. If you aren't sure of how to put your own artwork together, they have got the most beautiful and inspiring examples. Even if you just go, they have on their website just some of the most inspiring installations of art I think I've ever seen. So you'll get everything from little bedroom vignettes to big grand spaces, maybe in a living room. They have it all, and it's super inspiring just to see how to lay out artwork that you might even already have, and then just get new ideas. It's a go-to source for me, and I am just so delighted to get to work with Desenio, and it's an honor and a privilege. So thank you again to Desenio for sponsoring today's video. And now let's actually get some of this artwork up here, shall we? As you think about a console, is that it is centered. So it is nice to have something that feels a little bit structured, and then we're gonna break all of that structure. Make sure that's straight. I did actually bring up a couple books. I've got Ryan Corbin's Luxury Redefined. Oh, this is such a good book. It's such a good book. I love it so much. It's just got so much inspiration for the luxury home, and I have just really enjoyed just finding look, I'm not the only one that loves these big branch installations. It's so beautiful. I'm such a fan. I love it. and I love seeing other people's ideas, and I just always feel like I learn something, and yeah, I just think it's amazing. I really love his work. It's a little bit edgy, and that's what I like. And then I have, if you don't have this book, you need it. Anuska Hempel. Her work is mind-blowing. Her work is, it's sensual, it's modern, it's a little bit traditional. She just kind of blurs the lines, and that's what I love about her work. And she just has she does a lot of hotels, she does residential, commercial settings, gardens. She is such an inspiration. So next I'm going to bring in something a little bit edgy because I love it. And I'm gonna play a little bit with the scale of the art. So you can see how I can kind of create a little bit of a vignette. Now I've got this little gap sitting here, right? So I've created a little bit of a vignette and I've kept it a little bit off-center. It's very naughty of me. Those of you that are like, want everything super structured are like, whoa, I don't know about this, Valentina. Well, I'm telling you, we're gonna balance it out. These faces, do you remember these? Did you see my huge home haul that I did recently? These are the ones from West Elm. And we're going to not just do artwork. We're gonna add a few things in here that sort of break the lines, and that just adds a lot of interest. And these have physical texture to them, and that just makes it feel really raw. And yeah, I love it. How about this baby? How about that for smooth? I love this sort of light, creamy, almost beige kind of color in here. I think it's extraordinary. I love the way that we're just playing with more shapes and softness and lines. It adds a lot of softness to this space, so it feels like you can move around it. And these are not super precious, they're not super expensive, so if my boys accidentally bump something, it's not the end of the world. These are really affordable from H&M Home. It's a little extravagant, but I love it. I love it. I would love to use some more of those art pieces, but I think I'm gonna save them for another spot in the house. And yeah, so I am ready for yet another coffee, I think. How about we go sit and have one last coffee? Jack is just came in from the garden, and I was like, can you make me a coffee? You've been out gardening again?
I have been.
You've been doing such a good job. All the herbs are planted. It looks so good out there.
I know, and they're all starting to grow, which is awesome.
We'll have to do another tour on another day.
I know, sorry I'm like a little sweaty and messy looking.
Oh, you look great. On our list for the weekend, I think you should definitely be getting outdoors. I know that there are parts of this world that are still a little bit chilly. We're gonna be heading to one of those ourselves, but I think that right now is the perfect time to get outside, get some fresh air. Serena and Lily's having a huge sale, and you can actually use my code, go for it, and you can shop and get an extra 20% off site-wide. So wow. I know we had some really good discounts in today's video.
What a fun code.
I know, go for it. Yes, I think you should totally go for it. Go for the blanket. Also go for the cute glasses. We've loved ours. Yeah. Put some lemonade in it.
Oh yeah.
It looks really fun. It makes drinking just an everyday drink just a little bit special, and I just love them. I've been setting the table with them, inside and out with them, and I think that they are totally worth it, and you can get 20%, an extra 20% off right now. Another thing that I think everybody needs right now is a little bit of a summer fragrance. If you're not burning a summer fragrance in your home, you just need to. This is the one from H&M. I bought a couple of these because I love them.
They smell from here.
Oh, it smells so good. I think I'm actually gonna add that upstairs. I think I might add that one last thing to my console table because our boys are obsessed with the beach, and Parker, our 17-year-old, just wants to go to the beach right now. So maybe this will like help him feel a little summery and beachy. So I think that burning a summer fragrance at this time of year is perfect. It gets you excited about the new season. And it's wonderful. I also think that right now is a perfect time to pack a picnic lunch or dinner. Those baskets from IKEA are amazing.
I know.
We love them.
We love those.
So definitely check those out because I think just anything tastes better when you pack it on a picnic lunch. And you guys know I love, I'm gonna pull these out. Travel home. I showed them this one. I'm gonna hand
I
this
haven't even seen that one.
He hasn't seen it. It just came in. This is Resident Dog, and it features the dogs in the most amazing homes. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love it.
Gosh, we gotta shoot Louis.
I know. So then we've got the Zanzibar and the Inside Tangier. I love these books. I think you should take your me time, go experience a little adventure in your own backyard. Take your me time. Isn't it just precious?
The residence of Louis and Margot.
So thank you guys so much for joining us. We're gonna leave links for everything. If you want the PDF that I've been flashing up and haven't told you that you can have it for free, we always have it on our blog, and you click the link and it's a free download. It's free obligation. Nothing, you don't owe us anything. We just give it to you, and inside of it you can click the links and it will take you to the items that are featured if you're wanting to shop. But more than anything, we do it so that you will find inspiration, and so it keeps us finding that inspiration for how we should spend our weekends, and reminds us to take that time for ourselves and to just relax and enjoy life. So cheers, you guys. Apparently you don't have a coffee.
Nope, I
need one just for me.
I know.
Cheers,
I need
you
some
guys.
iced coffee.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.